we're also getting reports that the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewuare II, has directed native doctors and traditional worshippers to wage spiritual warfare against criminals ahead of a June 2nd deadline, after which they will reconvene at his palace to curse all the terrorists and kidnappers. Your thoughts on this story? I mean, it made headlines, and I thought, oh wow, this is another dimension on how to tackle terrorism in Nigeria.
Oba talk by I mean, let me just give my respect to the Oba. But the truth is that this is just a symptom or an obvious take that when you have no solution and you are, bereft of some ideas, you begin to look at almost ludicrous solutions to the problem. When we were talking about state police, I remember that Mr. Magnus Onibe was here last week, and he had said that for it to work, we should involve the traditional leaders. And what we had said was that many of these traditional leaders are not even able to speak truth to power. A lot of them have the ears of governors, of the president, and what we would like for them to do is to address the concerns of their community members to the president, as opposed to calling this day of cursing terrorists. Do you know how long we've been cursing terrorists, speaking about it, talking about it? I mean, you can say that that is their own contribution to the fight against terrorism. Everybody is bringing in their own ideas and solutions. But the most powerful solution is for our traditional leaders to use the influence that they wield, and also having the ears of the president to speak out and encourage the president and provide intelligence to security operatives, because some of them, I'm not saying the Oba is, but some of them have been known to shield these terrorists. That's what we're asking them to do, to have advocacy sessions in their communities, to talk about it, to talk about the menace of terrorism to their community. If they want to, after having done all of this, to continue with the traditional practices, it's up to them. What I'm saying is that there are more useful things and more influential and powerful things that these leaders can use. We can talk about the Oni of Ife. He has a lot of influence. The president's wife was given a chieftaincy title, so he has the ears of the president. Let them talk to him and tell him the reality on ground and provide, information. The Oba of Lagos is the same. A lot of these traditional rulers, traditional chiefs have more influence and power, but many of them, unfortunately, because their funding comes from the state, are unable to really exercise that power. And that's quite, what I see.
Oba of is calling people they call the Igyohe Impia and the Igyohe Nkwen.
Those are the native doctors.
That's priests and priestesses of Benin, of Edo Kingdom, to show up on July 2. And they've all been directed to come with whatever powers they have, and the ancestors will be invoked against terrorists, bandits, kidnappers in Edo Kingdom. So this is the juju solution, the juju approach to terrorism in Nigeria, and it will fall under metaphysical, non-kinetic option to combating terrorism.
Yes.
This being a very superstitious society, Africans are very superstitious. This will resonate with the people, and this is not the first time that the palace of the Oba of Benin. The other time it was armed robbery.
Yes.
This time is going to be a battle to finish with terrorists. Well, Africans believe in the juju option.
Yes.
After all, South Africa had to bring one man. Ghana.
Yes.
Ghana had to commission somebody to help them draw with England, and even the British press was saying it looks like there's something in this juju option. Whether it will work or not, it will give the people a sense of connection. That at least the palace is also concerned about them.
They asked us to pray. We believe in prayers.
And government calls for collaboration, collective intervention.
This exactly that you've said is what is wrong with Africa. That's why Africa is backwards. see, let me tell you. You said Ghana hired a shamanist to make them draw England.
Yes.
How very low standards did they even give their juju? Why didn't they make their juju make them win against England? This is a part of the thing we are saying. In this world of AI, in this world,
British papers are reporting it.
They are mocking you. That's what they are doing. They are mocking you. They are mocking you. In this world of technology, AI, drones, and everything, and all of that, why can't all their priests go now and command the kids in the forest in Orire to come out of the bush? Are you saying that there are no babalawos in the of dancing? Let's stop deceiving ourselves. See, remove your hands from.
He's talking about the juju option.
But he also carrying gun inside the bush.
The former president is talking about juju solution to apartheid.
But it is high time for Africa, to remove their hands from Ogbono wey no dey draw and go and put water for okra on fire. These things are not working. What we need real solution. We need intelligence. We need how to be able to get to the crux of the matter. We need to be able to ask questions.
It's trying to make an effort.
This is not an effort. An effort is advocacy on government, like you said, Ayo. What is all of this? This is tease. We are just joking. Lives are at stake.
We will declare you are not girl about the way you are going.
Let's stop all of this. Let's
collaboration.
It's all, what do you call it? Kinetic, non-kinetic, collaboration, all of it. All join. Well, all right.
When you see pop action, be swaying. Pop action, don't shoot. When you see a cable, be sure, don't shoot.
Rufai Osebo now. Some people believe in African culture. Some people believe in, Christianity and religion. So, it's both sides are also very welcome as long as the terrorists are gone. That's